Right then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Yandere Simulator. While this hasn't been updated in any meaningful way since the last time I played it, I do have a little bit of a new plan. Now, if memory serves, yep, that's B, my senpai. Now, he's the one guy that I don't want to die. However, because I'm an absolute lunatic, I'm probably going to have to go into the mind of the Yandere herself and assume that every single girl right now is out to get me and, more importantly, get him away from me. So the only way I can resolve that issue is to get them away from themselves, which means stabbing them in their throats, burning them in an incinerator, and mopping up their blood as if it was a spill of tomato ketchup. My god, how many people go to this school? Oh, there's a little dead space thing where I can go to class. Well, that's quite useful. Now, as said, because I'm an absolute sociopath and psychopath and every single path you can think of except of a garden, I do assume that everybody is out to get me and my senpai. So methinks I'm gonna have to do away with some of these people. What on earth is this? Delay, please. Okay then. He's all by his bloody self. Isn't socialising with anybody. We're a perfect match. I'm a freak that doesn't speak to anyone and you're all alone wanting to be... I mean, I guess it's not a good match if you want to be left alone, but this bitch doesn't give a shit. She's gonna chain you up and fuck you whether you're smiling or crying. I mean, this is completely normal, right? Just sneak up behind a guy and sniff his neck.
Run, bitch! Run!
You know, I think we've got math class next. I'm sure my loving little boy over there will be fantastic at it. Because, you know, he's a senpai. I can't get away from that goddamn joke. So to clarify, there is a total of 14 students attending this school. 7 are guys, 7 are girls. This is the most equality I've ever seen in one place. They're all leaving, but none of them are staying behind one at a time. They've all gone through the door at the exact same moment. What the... Alright then, we'll just ignore whatever the hell that was. As well as that, I'll be honest, all I want to do is kill someone. All I want to do is do it because, and I bloody can't because they all bunch up together like bloody hemorrhoids. Bloody wasn't the best word to use, given the... I really need to think my sentences through a lot more than what I just did. You think if I just wait like this and hope that Senpai comes around the corner it's gonna have a happy ending? If we just wait for him to turn around, then I think we're gonna get the wrong guy to notice us in all the right ways. Well, actually, it'll probably be more in the wrong ways, but we are talking from the perspective of an absolute lunatic, right? Do you think this girl's any good at party games? I'm sure she's killer at Twister. Now, is it possible for me to kill this guy without anybody noticing? Because, I'd like to think it is. Yep. Got away with that one scot-free. Although I have blood on me and someone's gonna notice this eventually. When do the teachers leave? I hope it's several hours later, because this might take a while. Now, here's $1 million question. Is that static ginger girl actually there? Is she gonna see this body and report it to the police? Because I really don't want her to. I really don't. I'm just gonna take our very wide berth from this one. It's just, hopefully she has ridiculously short sight. I mean, let's be honest. She goes to school to stand next to a tree all goddamn day. She's as short-sighted as it gets. Now, if I can keep this up and murder a motherfucker a day, I am going to be able to have an entirely free school of everyone that I don't like. Don't even ask how I just picked him up. And then, it'll just be me and Senpai. And nobody, and I mean nobody, will be able to get in the way of my relationship and his. Please don't make him up all this up without having to... Oh, for the love of God. Don't question what this is, okay? There was a tomato ketchup spill, there was food colouring that's just gone everywhere, and it's just... Don't question it. Okay, I can't drop this, so I guess I'll just go home. No, I want to go home. Yeah, no, stop sweeping the floor. How do I get rid of this? I'm not kidding. Oh. That's one way of doing it. Taking out your phone. I'm probably stupid and there was a much easier way to do that.
Yandere-chan stands near the school gate and waits for Senpai to leave the school. Finally, Senpai exits the school. Yandere-chan's heart skips a beat when she sees him. Yandere-chan leaves school and watches Senpai walk home. Once he is safely home, Yandere-chan returns to her home. Yandere-chan goes to sleep and dreams of Senpai.
And if we're going to go over what you didn't sense, she's likely doing something as she dreams of him. Why is my hair back to normal? Why have my breasts shrunk? The fuck kind of magic is waking up after a dream? Hey, teacher! You don't seem mad or upset about anything. Did Dylan call in sick? Who the fuck am I kidding? There's no Japanese student called Dylan. And if there was, there isn't anymore. Huh? Oh, there's someone. Are you my senpai? No. I don't have a weapon. Shit. If ever there was a time to kill someone, it would have been right about now. I forgot to go get my knife. Please, for the love of... Where the bloody hell is everybody else? Did everybody else figure out that I killed him? And then they actually called in sick to avoid their own demise? If so, holy shit, they're ahead of the game. They know what they're doing. They really do. Where's the students? Where's the rest of them, guys? Is it just you? I'm gonna go check the halls. Deck the halls with bars of holly, cause fa la 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 la, you're fucking fucked if no one else is here, buddy. There's no one else, there's no other students for some reason. Okie dokie. Probably don't want to equip that as I'm walking past him, that's gonna give away the game, isn't it? There's no one else here. I don't know why there's no one else here, but I have won. You picked a bad day to come to school all alone. Okay. Now here's what I need to do. I need to drag this body down several flights of stairs, past a lot of people, through the courtyard, and yeah, is there a way to save time and maybe throw him over the banister? That'd save a lot of time. Oh, please. Please tell me it's possible. I need to glitch this prick. Please. Okay, his arm's through.
Senpai, forgive us, please.
Like, seriously, at the very least, don't turn around. You don't have to forgive me if you haven't seen it. Now, we've just got to hope that the teacher isn't going to see us through that door. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, we're lucky. We really need to be able to throw them over the balcony. Dear Yandere Simulator Dev, if I get to a certain physical level, I should be able to throw a bitch over the balcony. Please, that would save so much time with this. And it would greatly reduce the risk of carrying a body through every hall of the school. And I'm late for class, apparently. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. There are bloodstains for some reason. Just get rid of these. Yep, right next to the incinerator, because why would that be there? And we'll drop... Oh, it's down to drop it. You idiot. Now get to class, because that is a problem. Please try to make it to class on time. I'm so very sorry. I shall take my seat, as I have just taken a life. But you don't need to know that. I actually lost a study point because I was late. You're actually penalised. How about that?
Yandere-chan did not clean up after herself after committing murder. While walking around the school, the teacher discovers a
corpse. You what, mate? I burnt the corpse.
Without any evidence that Yandere-chan had committed the murder, the police could not take action. After the police investigation ended, all of the students were sent home for the day. It was the end of
school anyway. I'm the female version of Austin Powers. Only I'm underage, I'm on school grounds, and these aren't licensed models. Well, I'm not too sure this is supposed to be an accurate... Whatever, it's a picture. Apparently no panties are in this shot. Beg to differ. I think I broke it a bit. You didn't... I don't need to explain what just happened, but the fact that my legs are actually walking on both sides of the expelled is actually impressive. The teacher's chasing the body! Not only is she chasing it, she's bloody moving the other guy around. Oh, I figured I'd revisit this little bundle of joy solely because I ran out of things to do. Oh God, she's coming this way. I pretty much covered all there was, because a lot of people said they wanted me to come back to this and revisit it and basically show all the things that are possible right now and quote-unquote play it
seriously, and actually try to get away with murder, which I did twice, and broke the game because everybody else did a goddamn period. I don't know why, but I'm glad I figured that out, because that'd pretty much win, wouldn't it? You'd have no distractions. Just can't get over the fact the teacher's pushing that guy around. Never mind the body absolutely losing its mind, literally, because the face is like merging in 3 different angles. Oh my god, it's like a fucking human Beyblade of pain and emotion. But for me, it's just funny. And just to let you know that when this gets updated in any meaningful way, you will see me play this nonsense some more, because this is one of the most fun things I've ever had to play. It's so simply brilliant. I mean, look... There are a bunch of giant naked students on the roof of a school as a teacher is stuck between the legs of another, pushing him around like a fucking shopping trolley, with that thing bouncing around like flubber. So I'd like to think you appreciated this revisit, and I'd certainly like to think that you're looking forward to seeing more of this when it gets updated. Oh dear. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'll be ending the episode. Please do remember that your continued interest and support of this series is what keeps it alive and well, and again, if you show interest in this specifically, then you will see a hell of a lot more of it once it is actually updated, and there's more to do. And half the school doesn't just randomly disappear. So please do remember to broadcast that enthusiasm to me in every single way imaginable. And real quick, I'm gonna have to recommend you watch Tomato Gamer's content, because he also did a video on this, as well as other things obviously, but I think his video on this is the thing that inspired me to make one of my own, because his was so goddamn simple and yet funny, and didn't even take advantage of the silly shit like this, which is one of the reasons why I think you should revisit it. Simply so I get to see his reaction to broken stuff like this. And if you're a fan of live streams and finding games when True Talent is the guy for you, as he is just brilliant at what he does and does both of those things. And if you missed my previous work on this or anything else, then you may want to check out the links above, and maybe follow me on social media to remedy the situation in the future so it doesn't happen and you do keep up to date and don't get screwed over because the sub box is being broken. Can't get over this. Seriously can't. And maybe you'll want to follow me on Twitch and my alternate channel, as there is eventually going to be a lot of content on both, but as of right now, the alternate channel is the only thing actually living and breathing. But to decide, like the thing that you did indeed listen, do you want to see more of it? And assuming that you do, please do like the video to let me know. And assuming that you did, I think it's safe to say that considering that is the girl I spoke to earlier, with that wonderful hairstyle, that she is indeed fantastic at a game of Twister.